What's going on, everyone? It's Saturday. My brain is so warped, and I've been packaging stuff literally all day, and I keep worrying that I'm packaging stuff. So I'll go back and then unpackage it, take it out. Luckily, I'm using painter's tape, so it's like, easy to pop stuff out of there. But then I'm like, did I do that right? I don't know why I'm constantly second guessing. Let's call it like the jitters, because I don't want to screw this up for Nick's widow at all. She has sent out 6 more packages of stuff, which is going to be more like inserts and probably like rookie autos, inserts. I don't know what else, but I'll do a card show off once those cards come in. The stuff I'm going to do tomorrow is going to be my cards. I really need to get cracking on that because I did lose my job on the 3rd of this month, as many of you know. So I'm trying to make a little money. Get down tonight. What's up, Beth? Alan? Woof woof. Can't stay long, Sean. Woof woof to you. Sorry that you can't stay long. This is the inevitable kick in the balls break. You guys have seen these, but one day I'm going to hit that elite. I think chances are high when I have them sealed. Yes, people could scan them. I don't know if they're doing their CT scans these days of these as well, but who knows? If they are, what's the world coming to, right? This has got some nice yellowing to it too. Yeah, those look good. That's how the packs are supposed to look, not how they always look. I think the odds were definitely against me before, because even the star cards seem to be few and far between. But yeah, that looks crisp, right? And the fact that someone opened this back in the day, though, or not this particular box, but like previous stuff, it's just crazy to me. Dennis Cook. Dennis Cook has a great goofy card. Kevin Nomas. We got Danny Jackson. Oof. I know that Maddie's feeling it the same as me when I look at that. Not as much as I feel it when I what is that guy's name? That pitcher's name that we got at the Rockies, who had more home runs than not strikeouts, but signed him for a huge deal too. That's always tough. Steve Wilson. This is kind of like the Cubs theme pack. Award winner Barry Bonds. I still don't understand the name Rants. Is it like some kind of thing like built off Lance? This is my son Rants. You didn't see a live stream for it today? Yeah, I think I had it up there. I think it was supposed to start. Look at this card. We got some flippage. The Darryl Strawberry and Brent Maine rookie. That cheesy smile. I'm just happy to be here. Steve Decker. You know, I can appreciate as a photographer myself how getting someone to pose is like next to impossible. So I guess I can kind of understand some of the goofiness that's in here. That's really flipped around. I don't remember them doing that. But then again, this is probably like it should be, as opposed to the previous boxes. A lot of the, I don't know if it's the age or what, but there's a lot of the wax flakes from these. Yeah, I want to say that when I opened them last time, even this was stuck to the wrapper. Strawberry going to the Dodgers. Huge contract there too. Joe Klink. Eric Gunderson. Bobby Thigpen. I don't think I'll give up my opening of these if I end up doing one of the Elites live, just because I have pulled one of these but not live before. I just like the cards, and you know, it's probably cheaper just to go out and buy them, but it's always fun to try to find them. Open some stuff up. Mike Gardner signing an autograph for his mom, maybe. I suppose you got to figure baseball fans, though, if they always have this optimistic view of their rookies, where they're kind of like, this guy's going to be so good, you know, because you got to feel that way, right? What's going on, Clinton? Yeah, this might have popped up impromptu, but I did have it, Clinton, under the. I thought I did anyway. Under upcoming breaks, Mo Vaughn, aka Maurice. Call me Maurice if you're nasty. Had a good conversation with Clinton earlier. We were just chatting it up. Steve Carter. I don't remember him, but you got to love that. Seriously. Can you look perplexed? Sure. Done. I think Dave, you could get lost in Dave Parker's eyes. I just died in your arms tonight. You just missed it. It's all good. So we should be able to put a puzzle piece together, or a puzzle for this. And it is the Willie Stargell puzzle. Pretty cool one. Oddly enough, though, I want to say that on the last boxes I had, I wasn't able to put together, even with like opening multiple boxes. Rich Garces. Ozzy. I always thought Pedro Guerrero had like decent numbers back in the day, but his power trailed off after the 87 season. Strikeouts went up. A good amount of hits too. Never quite the superstar or minor star that he could have been. There's Nails. The MVP from this year is pretty cool. Ricky Henderson, look at that leg kick. He's going at it, man. Willie Randolph with the A's. What is he, a White Sox normally? Can't remember. It says Dodgers on the back of there. Sounds like a man crush. It could be Alan. I just think he's got dreamy eyes. Don't know what it is. Whoa. Not only was there like a crazy wax hair in there, and there's a big old divot. The machine really destroyed that. Kevin Apier. Really good shots. I mean, look at the photography. It's just a shame that they, printed 10.5 billion of them. There's Danny Jackson again. What's going on, Nate? How you doing, brother? Steve Wilson. Paul Sorrento. Oof, he got he got machined as well. Yikes. Seems like the front and back, the one they seal it up sometimes, just gets destroyed. Divot error. I could. Oh my God. So many people did that during the pandemic. Just rip people off. Look how bad that one is. Oh my God, that's horrible. How did it stay together all the way up to there? This is definitely like a divot error. That one's a prized gem. I think I'm going to put that in a top load. There's Sandy Alomar. Shout out to Arnie and his Indians. Andy Van Slyke. Ugh. All right, Nate, I'm going to get you a mod position. That way you can share your channel if you want. Everybody be sure to sub one another. Sandberg. Looks like he's got a P. Interesting batting stances. I was just looking at Pujols, and he kind of does his pigeon-toed batting stance. It's pretty interesting. Got to be comfortable when you're batting, right? That is an intense divot. It was only on those two for some reason. But I think the machine just was going crazy right here. It's another one. Turner Ward. A lot of these rated rookies, people had hopes. I think it was working in a card shop. Every year, we'd open a box for the shop. And like every new product that came in. Put the singles out. Help people that are set collectors, all that. And I can just remember a lot of those rated rookies having like top load royalty or whatever. Anytime you put it in top load, though, right? It's got to be worth something. Like that's my favorite thing when people talk to me about their collections. They're like, yeah, and I've got it in the plastic protectors too. Oh, okay. Good. Thank you. It's good to know. Wasn't sure if you were just storing them in your cat box or something, because that's always a bad thing. Terry Mulholland, Roberto Kelly. That was an interesting move when he went from the Reds to the Yankees. How long did that last, Alan? The Roberto Kelly experiment? Ozzie Guillen. Haha, Willie McGee. The screw down kind, yeah. You guys have heard it, right? When someone's talking about it, when they want to tell you about their collection. I don't know if it's like through the years, if someone has just told them this, or if that's the one thing that kind of stuck in their head when they think about cards. Man, look at all these little shavings. Send them to Donruss and get replacements. Oh, I bet the post office would knock anything back from Donruss right now. I don't think they have a forwarding address. Panini would just be like, not my problem. Frank Viola. It's weird to see. Whoa. Somebody had a bender. I absolutely love this card now. Good job, Jimmy Poole. Looking like you're... He just made it to practice, and they're like, hey, we got to do some photos. In a bachelor party the other night. I think it's just all of the ones out of these top and bottom for some reason. So he was with the Reds 2 years after the Yanks. Okay. I got the order incorrect. Hey, there he is again. I mean, he started having power. You know, during that time, it's hard to trust what power was, right? Unless you were Ted Power. Dwight Smith, Hojo, Matt Williams, Barry Hill. Sandberg. I don't think any of those rookies out of that have done anything, at least not the ones we've seen so far. You want to do it this morning? Yeah, totally, man. It's totally like... is it Mr. Mom? What movie is that where they... No, it's Uncle Buck. Where the clown shows up drunk and he talks about the bachelor party. He punches him right in the nose. What are you, Mother Teresa or something? Dave Justice, Zane Smith, Scott Cooper. There's a nice Nolan Ryan. Sean. Kurt Stillwell. Thomas Howard. Oh, Sylvester. Yeah. You gotta love it when someone's name just Javier Ortiz. That's it. Yeah, I miss John Candy as well. Uncle Buck's an amazing movie. I'm Buck Melanoma, Molly Russ's wart. Did I say wart? I meant I'm her tumor. Why don't you go downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face? Good day to you. Oh, man. Ryan Sandberg. Hey, Tamara. Driving back from Illinois. Oh, well, drive safe. Frank Tanana. So we got him in a Cardinals uniform there, but the Blue Jays logo. Must be a trade or something, or is it just an error? I don't know. Does anybody know if Ken Daly went to the Blue Jays at one point? There's the put together puzzle. That's what it looks like. Jeff Conine. Conine had some hobby love behind him too. So many of these cards. Jacked. I'll check it later. What's going on, Maddie? Getting some amazing cards. Check out Jimmy Poole. Oh, yeah. All this time, I don't think I ever saw that card. Crazy enough as it is. Okay. Chuck Finlay. Ojeda. Todd Burns. Come on. Excellent. Edgar Martinez. That's Eddie Murray. Lenny Dykstra. Harold Baines. Just weird to see him. So it was the Rangers A's. White Sox, then the Rangers in 89, then Rangers A's in 90. So he was getting sent around. Big pancakes are the solution to small problems. I like it. We got a bunch of Cubs, Maddie. Lance Dixon. Turner Ward again. Tim Raines. I really do like that design, even though it's like really simple. Atlee Hammaker. Oof. Carlton is his first name. Guess I kind of understand why he went with Atlee. All right. So there was cello on this, Maddie, so chances are high that I'll have a bunch of jacked cards. No. Chances are higher that I will get the Elite. It's a single box that I think I got this from the my local card shop. Either that or these were ones that were in the storage unit marinating for a very long time. There's Alamar's numbers. Yeah, decent. Blankenship. The error card. Yeah, we're calling this the what do you say, the divot error? It's pretty bad. The finger in the divot. You're bad. You're terrible. There's a Sandberg. Sir Hoff. Well, yeah, it still throws me off with the Mets uniform. But I guess that was an 89. Don't remember it. Hey, Jimmy Poole. We got a twofer. That's got to be added to my favorite card list. What's going on, Stuff Geeks Rip? All right. So we are into the third stack. These don't seem to have the machining, which is probably good. Pool, how about I beat you to death with that camera? You're all... You say cheese, Clicky Clickerson. Nice leg kick again. There's the MVP. Ricky looking very serious on the MVP card. Man, there is some serious, like, card shavings with this. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Another error divot. Oh, man. The Doug DeCenzo card has one. How could you? Oh, man. These are crazy. Whoa. So Dale Murphy and Nails. Dr. Dirt and Mr. Clean. I don't remember those nicknames. Huh. Canseco. You got a cowboy stance. There's an award winner, Ricky. So we got 3 different Ricky Henderson cards within this set. Ken Sr. Paul Merrick. A lot of unused real estate. I'm going to put something here, like an advertisement or something for Chew. Hey, kids. Steal your parents' tobacco. Tim McIntosh. Don't remember him. Alejandro Pena. I do remember. Because that name is so fun to say. Alejandro. Andre Dawson. Terry Pendleton. He always flirted with some power. I mean, not like major power, but power for back then. I agree, Alan. Otis Nixon. The lean power years for Palmeiro. He had some power, but somehow he got 3 times that power later in his career. He was seeing the ball better is what it was. Nice. Bo Jackson. Gary Sheffield. Steve Balboni, who he's like that, the Duke from Major League almost, you know. You like Sid Bream? Nice. So Nate said his hometown is 10 minutes from your place. That's cool. He's aging like a fine wine. Yep. Another Brett and Mark Davis. This seems like the same pack as before. That's where the collation goes wrong. Jose Rio, World Series card. All that stuff was part of the regular set. Series 1 was what, 800? No, this is Series 2, right? Yeah. Each one was what, 420 or something like that? So these had the game pieces inside. I don't remember ever hearing about someone winning, so I'm guessing that it was like the McDonald's thing. Probably somebody walked away with all the game pieces. Brian Barnes, Delino DeShields, another Otis, Matt Stark. And then minors and injured for like 2 seasons. Mike Scott. Does this even show win-loss? Yeah, there it is over the side. So in 89, he won 20 games. I think that's why he was featured on so many different cards, so many inserts at different times. Anytime you're a Cy Young contender, even if you don't get it, card companies go crazy. What's going on, Genius of Math? Steve Decker showing off his throwing arm. Gunderson. Thigpen. Lance Parrish. Boy, they have like the hot players in the highlight. Oh, so this was a subset. I forgot about that. The highlights were an insert set, whatever. Another divot. It is only in the last one for sure. The top one sometimes. When it's the top one, it's when we get these beauties. I just need to put a set together that's all divot cards. Candy Maldonado. Another Mike Gardner. Dave Winfield. Tom Herr. Always wondered what his numbers were. Man, anytime you're batting in the 250s back then, most likely you were a shortstop or a third baseman or something, right? Second base. Yep. It's not like it was back then. Is not like it is today. Those were the positions that they kind of threw people who did not bat well. It was few and far between when you had superstars at those positions. Tony Pena. Jim Gott. So these are, I don't think we pulled these yet. Kevin Mitchell. Charlie O'Brien. Sutcliffe. Decent numbers for the Cubs, man. Eddie Murray. Mookie Wilson. All right, last stack. Elite's got to be here. So Tom Hurt is a Pennsylvania boy. Yeah, doing good, genius. Roberto Kelly. That's probably the 5th one I've got out of there. Ted Power. Dwight Smith. I got to see what that is. Come on. 18. Maybe it's reminding him the cutoff age. Sorry, that was inappropriate, but you know, whatever. I mean, it is true in this day and age. Yeah, all of these say grand prize, and they're the left side of the ticket. Oh, wait, there's a second prize, and they're the right side. That's maddening. Well, at least you know when you would win. You'd have a grand prize on the right and a first or second prize. I always think about grand prizes as being first prize, but it's not. At least according to these game pieces. Fred Lynn. Nolan Ryan. Highlights, so there that is an insert. Not that it makes it much more pricey or something, but anytime that you have subsets and stuff, they're harder to get. You're not guaranteed, even though that's the second one I pulled. So is this the Brewers Park? The old one? I'm guessing. Wow. I was going to say, like, Walt just has a sour expression. I guess not everybody's going to be smiling, but get in an action shot, not just in the dugout looking like he doesn't want to be there. There's Conine again. Man, back in the day, this would have been in the box. All those Jeff Conines, I could have made like $4.50. In a top load, mind you. If it wasn't in a top load, not as much. Schatzler. Don't remember him. Someone in the bullpen, though. I guess we don't know all of them, right? Man, that last card. We're getting down there. Come on, Elite. I know you're in there. You're in one of these boxes. Billy Hatcher. Kevin Mitchell. His power numbers. Wow. So it's got his career performance. Was it Cecil Fielder who went to Japan? I think somebody did. Oh my goodness. We've got two dream eyes where he had to be with a team that had blue. That hat, it brings out your eyes, Wally. Chris Sabo without glasses. This card is trash. Seriously, the man probably didn't even see that he was getting his photo taken. That's like iconic. You can't have Sabo without his goggles on. I feel robbed. Kevin Gross. Basically a 500 win-loss guy. Tim Wallach, MVP. Weird to think of that. There we go. Cal Ripken highlight. Must be like one every 3 packs or something. Mike Boddicker. Cheesing it up. Eric Plunk with the Yankees. And the divot makes it a trifecta. All right, Stuff Geek. We'll catch you later. Appreciate it. Eddie Murray. Whoa, Brady. Slow down there, buddy. Slow down. That's even before he juiced it. Crazy. He was so envious of power hitters. Bat envy. Excuse me, Brady. Do you have bat envy? For sure. He was bringing the wood. There it is again. Dr. Dirt and Mr. Clean. Somebody thought up those nicknames for him. Don't know who. I do like that Ricky, though. So this must be the set where he is in Series 1. Ken Jr. You'd think, though, it's like printing money. Anytime you put Griffey on a card and then put him in one of your sets, people are going to be excited. All right, last pack. Got the divot. Varsho. Pena. Riles. Olerud. Tim McIntosh. Dawson. Wally. Hey, and that one doesn't have a divot. No Elite, though. I have a box of Series 1 sitting up there. What are you hiding in there for, Tim? Tim Wallach just hiding out in the puzzle pieces. So let's go to the highlights. We've got the 1 of 1 Carlos Quintana divot. Greg Brock. We've got 2 drunken Jim Pools. All sweaty too. Good stuff. And then a bunch of other divot cards here. None of them as outstanding as the Quintana. Like some of these are just someone took a fingernail to them, but it's noticeable. I think I should try for the set. Problem with that is I would probably have to like damage my own cards just to get it. And the Brock is okay, but the Quintana just takes it. It makes it look like he does his leg is missing. That's what makes it so nice. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow if you are so inclined. I'm doing a card sale. I haven't had time to like price much of anything because all I've been doing is packaging up and getting everything sent out for Nick's sale. The one that I did over 4 or 5 weeks. Not weeks, 4 or 5 sales. It was 6. It was a number of sales. And yeah, I'm just going to have my own stuff. So come on by. Some of the stuff will be priced out. I may do some timed things here and there. But we'll see what I can get ready by tomorrow. What's going on, Steve? Doing good, man. I'll catch you later tonight, Steve, in the chat. Check out this card. Beauty. I'm seriously going to keep it, though. The other ones I'll probably toss. The gym pool goes to my collection of weird cards, which I have got a lot of them now. Everybody's seen the floating Walkden, the floating Bruce Smith. Where's the other ones? I have a bunch of weird ones in there. I'm not sure why I thought this one was weird. Could just be that his outfit's one size too small. This was just the pure manliness of Rod Beck. He's just like oozing testosterone. This card. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a stash thing when I got Dennis Lamp sitting there. Kent Herbeck ripping one. I think these were, yeah, these are the backs of the card. I don't know why Ozzy was in there. The Swindell with the do-rag. I don't know, just some weird things in here. Like who literally thought, let's go into it. Now the ball pit's probably there for the kids and stuff, set up for like a fan fest of some sort, and that's where they got the pictures. But I mean, why would they tell them to jump in the ball pit? I don't know what these are there for. Oh yeah, I was doing people on teams that you just don't remember. I think that's what those were. Yeah. I think it was, who was talking about that? Arnie was talking about him, talking about how everybody had a Foreman grill back in the 90s and 2000. I actually had one. I mean, it was a great way to have grilled stuff inside. Too funny, though, how the advertisements themselves basically were like, how the grease itself poured down to the side there. And, well, if you have it on a grill, it's going to do the same thing. It's not rocket science. But I think the rocket science was that if you cooked it in a pan, obviously you're just cooking in its own grease. But best hot dogs ever. Nice. You still have yours? Nice. Relatable. Yeah, Steve, that's me too. All my clothes are... I tend not to like wear anything that looks like that, though. But there could have been a dress code for all I know. All right. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves. Stay out of trouble.